Hello everyone, this is Felicia. Happy Friday to all of you. Today I want to come to you and give you a nice bit of scripture to help you push your way through for the rest of the weekend, and hopefully it'll give you something to stand on for next week. You know, this morning my son and we had a little conversation with each other, and it didn't go the way that I really wanted to, but I'm glad it happened. And the reason why is because I was able to see myself in the situation, and it was one of the things that I have used today to correct myself, right? The issue is that a lot of times when we have had conflict with an older child or an adult friend or even a loved one, spouse or whatnot, we think we have forgiven them for some of the stuff that they've done in the past. Maybe they let you down. Maybe they did something that you didn't appreciate, right? But what you end up doing is you end up taking that situation and you use that thing against them without even knowing it. That's how sneaky Satan is. He'll, through your own vanity, make you think that you're right. Okay, and then while you're talking to that person, you feel as if you're justified in your banter or the way that you deal with them. That's what happened this morning. I saw my son having to defend himself the way that he did when he was a little kid against people who weren't his cheerleader, and I was the cheerleader, right? So I saw that today, and I had to stop myself in my tracks, and I praised the Most High for it because He subdued me, and I was able to see something that we all do at one point or another to those that we love around us. Now, it may not be a practice that we've tried to do, but it certainly would explain why we have the issues that we have. You know, our Father in heaven is not the author of confusion. And whenever you see some confusion going on, you have to have the wherewithal and the stick-to-itiveness to unfold that thing and to allow Him to show you where you need to correct your wrong. That is what I believe what the word says, what the word means when it says to us that we have to learn to die daily. It's like realizing a sin or realizing an issue that we have every single day in our lives. We have to pull up something and we got to die to the flesh every single day. Holding on to our ideology, holding on to our sense of needing to be right, holding on to our mindsets can be something to separate us from the will of God, and it can also be something to draw, or I should say a breach in between the relationships with our loved ones. So what I saw today, what the Holy Spirit let me see, was that we take on the spirit of the accuser. The accuser of the brethren is the spirit that we take on when we begin to attack or to stand our ground against our loved ones. You see, so I went to the passage. I want you guys, when you have a chance, to go to Revelation 12. And there's two pivotal scriptures here that I want to bring light to. The first one is Revelation 12:10. Then I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, "Now salvation and strength and the kingdom of our God and the power of His Christ have come. For the accuser," here is the most important part that I want to drive home today. "For the accuser of our brethren who accused them before our God day and night has been cast down." Verse 11. "And they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb and by the word of their testimony, and they did not love their lives to the death." Verse 12. "Therefore rejoice, O heavens, and you who dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and the sea, for the devil has come down to you, having great wrath, because he knows that he has a short time." So the wrath that you all are seeing that's going on right now in your households, at your job, in your life, is because A, you're not prayed up. Okay? I was tired this morning. And so if you're not prayed up, it's just like having a bad immune system. If you see somebody who's sick, you just might catch it because your immune system is not backed up. That's what I'm talking about. You've got to understand that when we see this behavior, that is the accuser of the brethren. Don't you remember back in 1982 when you took 2 pieces of bubble gum and I didn't tell mama on you? You was a thief then and you a thief now. That's the accuser of the brethren. That's that spirit. We got to take it, hold it by the head, take the sword in the other hand, the word, and just chop that head off. Because that's what will separate us. We are supposed to lay down every weight and measure that would so easily beset us, and that's one of them. And it really sneaks in when it's a relationship where you feel like you have a little bit of leverage over the person. Now, my son is 30. But because I'm mom, I felt like I could say what I wanted to say. And no, it didn't matter what you were saying. You were incorrect. Now, in my personal opinion, at that moment, I didn't believe what he was saying was accurate. And so I usurped whatever authority I had. But in doing so, the way that I did it, even though it wasn't even a big thing, it doesn't matter. The way that I did it made him feel a certain type of way. And we got to be able to see ourselves in any argument and conversation or stuff that goes on in our lives. See yourselves. I thank you guys for your time. This is Felicia Lockhart, and this has been the Lockhart Perspective.